can space light up your life when space is black? But space isn't absolutely black. The universe has a suffused, feeble glimmer from innumerable distant stars and galaxies. Perhaps the most famous picture ever is Earthrise, taken aboard Apollo 8 by Bill Anders. This iconic picture shows Earth peeking out from beyond the lunar surface as the first crewed spacecraft circumnavigated the moon, with astronauts Anders, Frank Borman, and Jim Lovell aboard. And yet, look at space around the Earth. It is very black. So, how can space light up your life? With lamps on Earth, of course. We have some interesting objects in our collection, and this short video will illuminate our small assortment of lamps. From the Earth to the moon, let's start with these moon wall lamps. Even when the moon is not full, you can have it in your living room. Perhaps you want a better representation of the moon, one you can look up to. So here is a ceiling light cover that is not only a representation of the moon, sort of, but has notated on it the various sites on the moon. It even has a lunar module attached. Lunar night lights are also popular, especially those that can change color. Here is a small lamp that has 10 different lunar mission decals on it. To show you the whole lamp, let's take a tour of it. Another view, and a final view. It's too bad that it doesn't turn on its own. How about a wall lamp that pays homage to the rockets of old, such as this one that dates to the 1960s? And what's this? This isn't a lamp. The monument to the conquerors of space was erected in Moscow in 1964 to celebrate the achievements of the Soviet people in space exploration, principally that of Yuri Gagarin, who completed one orbit of Earth on April 12, 1961. It depicts a starting rocket that rises on its contrail. The monument is 110 meters tall, has a 77-degree incline, and is made of titanium. The Memorial Museum of Cosmonautics is located inside the base of the monument. And why have just a model of the monument when you can have lamps? Here are 2 Russian lamps of that monument that are currently on exhibit on the 3rd floor of the New Mexico Museum of Space History. I'm sorry to say that there is no miniature of the Museum of Cosmonautics at their bases. And probably the most iconic of space lamps is Star Trek on the left with a lava lamp on the right. Perhaps you don't know this, but lava lamps became popular during the 60s. Does that make it space related? I don't know, but they are mesmerizing. Of course, the best space light comes from space itself, such as this sunset photo backlighting 2 of our objects in the John Stapp Air and Space Park. Thank you for joining me today for this walk through the Space Vault. I'm Sue Taylor, Chief Curator for the New Mexico Museum of Space History. Please visit our YouTube and Facebook pages for more interesting programs.